Right. I think I know where my chat last Wednesday went. It went to my first screen in the middle where it really didn't belong. It belongs on the second screen next to OBS. So, yeah, we know now where this went. At least. And I've put it back in its place. I have corrected OBS. Right. Let's calibrate my model and get ready to hop in. Maybe launch the game while we're at it. That might save a bit of time. Pretty sure you should display a monitor. That's not the correct monitor. That's still not the correct display. This is the correct display. How displays are enumerated, God only knows. Not me, that's for sure. Oh yeah, I was silly here. Doing this a bit backwards here today. Because, yeah, I do need this up. But also I don't. To swap this to this. Gives me my actual racing overlay. And now I can swap back here. Turn these controllers off. And get ready. So. Right. Okay then, search the server, find the server, join the server. Oh, I guess it stopped raining already. Oh, I haven't noticed, like, oh boy, the weather is something. We have, 4 times time multiplier, so that causes some wild weather effects to effectively get created. And causes definitely some interesting weather effects. There's an M. Jones. I know Darren is. Yeah, there's Camp. With Suda still in his name. Foreman up here. I think Darren as far as I can see. Oh, never. This set up here, but now adjusted for wet conditions, so. Pads 2. I should apply the tire pressures to the strategy briefly. Before we get into that. Now from last time I didn't notice that like going much higher than 26 5 PSI on the Porsche is in wet conditions not necessary. So I'm gonna stay with that for wet conditions. Right. Although more rain is about to income again. Right, rain light. I mean, I guess I need a windscreen wiper. Jesus, understeer. To wait half an hour for this thing to turn. After all, this RedBull ring setup is technically just not modified aggressive. Because it was the first race I did actually with the Porsche. Was here specifically. Right, but it's also so much more forward than it would usually be. Move on. Okay, we'd be slowed down a little faster than I expected. And tire pressure is currently a bit on the low side even. Ah! And there comes the rain again. Stage 1 windscreen wiper. 9th only. Should definitely be concerned a bit. And that wasn't a validation. Braking a bit too early, I think. Okay, that done. Got unsettled there a bit. Don't like that. So, pace is going down now. .6 seconds off the pace, oof. Okay, driver briefing in FP2. Well, we have still 20 minutes, so we'll keep chugging a few laps in. Oh, that curb mount was not good. Come on.
Slow car ahead.
Maybe I should use third there. Yeah, do not task me with setting up wet tasks. Precious. I will very much get it wrong. I'll also break a bit too early right now. Yeah, pace is not going down because, you know, the rain is actually intensifying. Oh, hello there. Well, I think it's relatively obvious that this is ACC. It should be relatively obvious.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Yellow flag in sector 3.
It is still ACC. But I am playing under Windows. This is mainly due to the overlay software I still use, which is SimHub. And the other part being that, well, I use virtual motion capture for my VTube model, and I cannot get that to work. Well, the software runs, but it can't find any of the trackers, which is interesting because you can do full body tracking in VR chat, so it's just annoying. I have definitely done streams on Linux. I've also played this game under Linux. But for now I'm still streaming it, doing my competition races under Windows. Oh yeah, but you're judging it based on the UI, right? Because that's all my custom overlay. Because you don't see any of the HUD, because I'm streaming in VR, so ACC doesn't render any of the HUD back, so I provide a lot of the HUD. I provide a lot of the HUDs, I provide also pedal cam and everything. Okay, somebody got penalties cleared there. Oh, that was...
Slow car ahead.
But yeah, I have been working on like replacing SimHub for myself, my own overlay solution, but I have been just very slow in developing. Well, the pedals are Thrustmaster T-LCM. I mean, I have my entire spec in the description. But yeah, I know, nobody reads descriptions, but I put my stuff in there. Which I think I have it up to date in there. I think the series link is actually incorrect if I have one in the description. This is I'm pretty sure I haven't updated it, but like I'm not sure if I have a link to this series that I'm racing in right now. I usually put one in, although I also usually forget it. So it do be like that. But yeah. that was a good idea to move the brake bars further forwards. Yep, I'm using a Moza R9 with DKS RAM. Another space in the room. Yeah? Well, yes and no is the relatively simple answer. Because yes, you need space. If you want to play full spaced VR games, then you need to room, irrelevant of what headset you have. But the main issue with the Index and other base station based headsets is that you have to set up, obviously, the base stations, which one of them is over there on the on a shelf and the other one is over there on a shelf. I have my room configuration is over here as a couch, and my rig is effectively parked forward with there being the ceiling up there. Yeah, I hope you enjoy your fun with Automobilista too. I've installed it on the Linux, but actually never played it on the Linux. I've played it a bit on the Windows, like over I don't know how many years at this point ago. How that it's been that I've played Automobilista 2. That was a smidge of a disaster. It's only as bad as R-Factor 2. Which is saying something, unfortunately. Alright. Some setup adjustments because the pressures were too low. Yeah, 0.8 up on the pressures. Take some toes out of it. Change these settings, change the brake bias back. Right. Well, I should have organized my water bottle. I forgot that. Well. Let's do some more laps. Yep, have good luck for your race. I'm gonna need some luck. There's some pretty fast guys here. I know, I'm very fast for you. Inconceivably fast in some ways, but like, there are people out there who are like genuinely so much faster than even me. I can never rest easy in any lobby. Because you never know if somebody's sandbagging in the back and will just suddenly jump you. Also, the weather config they've been using is utterly wacky, with like 4 times time acceleration. Should be trying it, what happens if I brake on the AstroTurf here. I know you can't brake on the curb, but like, what happens if I brake on the AstroTurf in these wet conditions? Because the dry line takes you over there. Okay, nope, nope, that's not a good idea. Welcome there, Fraps. Welcome, welcome, how are you doing?
Yellow flag is out. Watch out.
You're constantly booted into Linux? That is progress, I guess. I guess that is progress. I was early on Linux as well. Trying to work through some WLX overlay issues. Got some funny new feature working, but like, otherwise... eh. But I have now cloned the repository so I can actually start working on it. Baby steps, I guess. Man, we can work so much later. I mean, I'm alive. Hello, car turn, please. I don't know if you can... The thing is always with being with Wine and Proton is that you can't really use webcams. They don't pass through particularly well. Well, I've always dodged this issue because I usually haven't used a webcam to track. I've usually used just my either VR headsets like today, or used my phone for tracking, which let's give these yay, something. Not saying particularly much games right now, and the conditions are getting better. People are jumping me now. That was not good. Yeah, I ate a bunch of curb there, that was not healthy. Keep forgetting I need to go down to third. There. Well, it's better to go down to third for there. Well, I have actually, I purchased something silly at like Müller the other day. Not the other day. I purchased it last year. That was a phone and tablet holder, which like the design goal is for like the people who can in an office rest their phone on that stand for conferencing and stuff like that, and it's like, yeah, I mean that's fucking ideal for my for my thing. So I've been using that, which instead of resting my phone against the monitor, which also allows me to constantly charge my phone. I think I even used this before my Metro Exodus series was over. I think I even used it there already. I don't know. I for sure used it on my stream where I made delivery. Your mom. Tablet, phone, all that. Nice. Well, whenever you actually stream. Whenever you need an IRL overhead shot. Yeah, people are finding more time and I cannot. Including Daz beat me now. Man. More things change, the more they stay the same.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Okay, I was too late on the brakes. You brake relatively early for that corner. Let's pull off into the runoff area and return to pits. Let me continue! I want to drive the old layout! Right, we need to get into the briefing channel.
Oh no.
Hello.
Hello. Are you mate?
What did you say?
I said, how are you mate? Are you also in this one?
Yeah,
Hey, nice.
I'm sitting in 6th I think right now.
6-6. All right. Yeah, I'm only 4 behind.
Yeah. A few Lexus.
Oh man, I'm loving this thing.
Like that. Okay.
Hello. Hello.
Hey, Tatcha's phone there.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. We were in the right chat. How are we all?
How are they, guys?
You alright?
Evening.
All good, all good.
Ready for a wet evening.
That's what she
It's gonna
said.
be damp.
Fucking fuck these, put the first races wet.
To be fair, there's a good chance it could just be glory sunshine for the race. And
Don't be giving me false hope.
June is going to be absolutely foul if that happens. He wants rain, wet rain every 10 minutes.
Rain is really good though. I love rain. I think if any track would have rain, this is one of the better tracks to have rain on.
Technically, the English drivers should be used to wet weather.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Don't underestimate the Dutch, mate.
Hey, no, you're the other side of the pond, mate. You know, you probably get it just as much as us. Wales don't get much rain though.
No, it's driest country on earth, that, Wales.
Yeah, definitely. I've just picked the right car to go in aboard.
just as nice as Scotland, isn't it? That gets us nice weather as well.
Oh yeah, beautiful. It's like Spain, it is.
Easily.
Hey, right.
Don't worry.
I think Wales is like a desert. It's like desolate and nobody wants to live there. And,
Besides the sheep.
yeah, besides you.
Come on now, guys. All of you come over here just for the sheep.
Don't pick on the Welsh gentlemen.
Greg, wasn't he here this Friday night?
Sorry, mate.
It wasn't he over here Friday night in our farmer's field after Barbara?
I don't live in Wales.
Out about 2 words out of that.
It was Barbara.
Oh.
Hello, everyone.
It is.
Hello.
You bunch of fuckers. What we all
He'd be
do.
late to his own bastard funeral, wouldn't he? 2 minutes past 8. I told him.
Always.
He's very well organised. He's
To be
well
fair,
organised.
He's in the other lobby, and there's only him and another person there, so he's probably just talking to himself.
Probably.
Yeah. Someone go and get him. Come on, Junior.
Hang on. Can I move him?
Yeah.
You should be able to.
I have.
Oh, I can. I've moved him.
Yeah.
That's it.
Hey, there we go.
He's gonna come back and think, what the hell has happened?
Bear with me a second. Just doing the intro, and then we'll get the driver briefing underway.
I might put him in the AOR chat instead.
I was going to say, I could just move him out of it.
I thought you might be changing a nappy or something, Junior.
Yeah.
What, changing his own?
I
I can't even see him changing his own.
Oh, how good does it feel to be back, boys?
Awful.
That'd be good.
Yeah, man.
At least it's not LMU and crashing every 5 minutes.
You sure?
That's not the game, mate. That's the driver.
I meant the game. Shut up, you.
Oh, those lovely sounds of thunder.
Be fine.
Oh, I feel like I'm gonna pop. My missus has filled me full of cabbage.
Oh, that ain't a good start.
Now, so we're going into the driver briefing with the boys in here. Is everyone about present, ready for the driver briefing?
Yay.
Sweet. Without further ado, driving standards and briefing for tonight's race. Season number 3, race number 1 at the Red Bull Ring. And good evening, everyone. As we gear up for tonight's race, we want to remind all the drivers to give each other the necessary room to race cleanly and fairly. This means no second moves to defend and absolutely no cutting off another car attempting an overtake. This will be reciprocated both ways. You race fair, the other driver will race fair with you. It encourages active overtaking. It encourages the least amount of crashes as possible. As those keen-eyed drivers on the track might have noticed, it is actually raining. We have the randomness set up to 5. It's going to be all over the place, and the time progression set up quite high too. So what I'm expecting is it to start out either wet or dry, and it's going to end up absolutely chucking it down. There's going to be rain. The rain will stop. It might form a dry line, your tyres might be overheating, la-di-da. You might change your tyres. Come in, do your mandatory pit stop. That is 1 pit stop with a tyre change. That is the mandatory rules to get rid of that 1 pit stop. It's a tyre change. However, again, just going back to the conditions, I've got it mixed, right? Everybody's in the same boat, everybody's in the same race. It is fair for everybody. It's going to be a crazy one. So, as there is only 1 mandatory pit stop, I am expecting maybe some cars to maybe come in and do a couple more stops to put the right sort of tyres on. So let me just get into it. With exiting the pit lane, be sure to stay within the white lines, staying on the right-hand side of the track for a safe exit. So everybody coming out the pits, that is, stay to the right until that white line finishes, just ensuring a safe exit. In qualifying, it's essential to find your own space out on track. please be mindful of other drivers on their flying laps and avoid impeding them. If you're not on a fast lap, please move out of the way where it's safely and as soon as possible, to do so. This help the drivers that are on a fast lap. To our returning drivers, you know the standards. We expect this as our 3rd season in the GT Challenge Series. For any new drivers, welcome to the GT Challenge Championship, and it's an absolute pleasure to have you here with us. Please do not hesitate at the end of the briefing to ask any questions, and if anything is unclear. Finally, remember, again as we discussed, there is a mandatory pit stop in this 1-hour race for a tyre change, but given the unpredictable weather conditions, some teams' drivers may opt for more tyre changes to stay on the optimal compound. Let's have a clean race, let's have a competitive race, and best of luck to every single one of you out on the track tonight. And I just want to extend a big thank you before we get going in this session to the admin team, to the mod team that have made this possible, and obviously a big thank you to every single driver that has signed up to this season. We have 7 rounds coming up with a mystery round in there, where part of the season we'll go live on stream, we'll pick out some tracks, some of the fan favourites through the community, we'll then put it on a rotating wheel, a mystery wheel, we'll spin it and see what track it lands at. We'll also do that for the weather as well. We'll put dry, wet, thunder, Savannah, and we'll let the wheel spin and we'll get that locked in. What I do want to say is we have 30 cars signed up for this season with 7 rounds of racing. What we expect from the drivers is, yes, when we get involved in an accident, it's never fair, it's never fun, but please do not rage quit this lobby. There is a lot of time and effort gone into it by not just myself, the admin team, everybody on the broadcast. We have ACC TV Pro app tonight, so all the deltas and readings are looking professional as they possibly can for an esports race. So please, guys, if you have damage on the car, try and drive through it. Even if you're a lap down, I'll have a lot more respect for every single one of you that drive to the end of the race. And come the end of the season, every point counts, so every position counts. So yes, the start of last season, we had a round where everyone kind of died at turn 3, and Tom Tunstall, who is returning with us tonight, he was 5 laps down and he kept his footing all the way to the end. That is the spirit of what I want to see. So please just respect the work that goes in through everybody, including your fellow competitive drivers who are here tonight, just to keep going to the end. Please do not rage quit out this one. Come the end of the seasons, there'll be prizes for 1st, 2nd and 3rd place of this season. Obviously they'll be in the way of Steam gift cards. That's usually sorted out by very own Justin. Also on top of that, our championship sponsor, bptuning.net. I'm going to personally buy a 1 or 2 hour coaching session from him, and that is going to be given away to one of the lucky drivers on the grid. Granted, whoever comes first in the championship probably doesn't need coaching, so it's probably not going to be for the people that finish 1st, 2nd and 3rd. It's just going to be an extra incentive to everybody else on the grid. They have a prize that they can get involved with and possibly win. So I'm just going to name that prize the Spirit of the Championship, and everybody is, everyone's partaking, everyone's available to win that. So I just want to know that you guys, that there are prizes for, those that don't finish on the podium too. And 2 hour coaching session with one of the fastest esports drivers I've ever seen race on here is more than enough. So listen, again, just to sum it up, driving standards, give each other the room to race. 1 mandatory pit stop, tyre change in the race. Qualifying, give each other the room to race, do not impede a driver on their fast lap. And I'm going to hand the floor off to any of the returning drivers or any of the new drivers. Have you any questions before we get going into the qualifying session? The floor's open.
No, we're good. I'm good.
Okay.
Hope you'll crash.
Okay.
Yeah, fire away if you've got a question.
Yeah, you reinforced that, like, we can't violate the white line on the pit exit. What is about the pit entry? Especially on this track.
Entry, listen, you've got to be on the right hand side. There's no other way into the pitch. I don't think you're going to impede anyone, but I think what happens on the run up to the pit entry, you're on the right hand side, and you're not going to be taking that second to last corner quite as fast as you would be if you was to complete a lap. So please keep that in mind if you're behind somebody about them pitting in. They're not going to be as quick into that second apex when they're pitting in. But listen, there's only really one way into that pit, and I've seen many people get onto the grass there and absolutely mess up their race. So please take it easy. It is raining, guys, and it's going to be an absolute difficult one. So on that point, just try and do the best job you can with that one. I'm not going to enforce that too hard because it's going to be difficult as it is. Has anyone got any more questions?
Refueling, is that allowed?
Refueling, is it allowed? Is Justin with us? Perfect. I'm not sure how he's got it set up. I know there's a tyre change, so please just fill up until the end, until we get that sorted. I apologise.
I think refueling is allowed, at least in the server setting.
Okay, well, if it is, then you run your risk. I'm telling you to probably fill up, because I haven't got Justin here for some strange reason, and he's the guy that sets the server up. He wouldn't allow me to do it. Listen, we're into the qualifying session, guys. So I would advise you to fully fill up, and please save your replays at the end of the race if we need to go over an incident or...
Right. Considering people are leaving and the qualifying has technically started, so yeah, we should get going for qualifying now. Get out there, get driving. Okay, a couple people have driven out, it's just I'm so far back in the pit lane. I haven't seen anything. God! Windscreen wiper, headlights. Gives that boat a bit of breathing room. Wiggle, wiggle. Jesus! You cannot see much here at all right now. Yeah, we are actually also in heavy rain. In heavy rain. Usually ACC goes only up to stage... has only 2 stages of rain, with light rain and then 2 stages of rain, but like when you have this concentrated lines of rain below it, the cloud, this means like, yeah, it's chugging it down. Yeah, track condition flooded, okay. Yeah, I should have put more pressure into the tires then, because they are for sure under pressure then. I very much started wandering there under the brakes. Bunch of aquaplaning into turn 1.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Can definitely brake a bit later there. Oh, that didn't work. I think that guy's on an out lap.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Oh!
There's a slope.
I don't know how I held that slide. That was a lot of steering angle. I had to do this one-handed because one hand just didn't have the space to turn that much. Freaking hell. Okay, move the brake pads back forwards a bit.
Yellow flag, watch out in front.
And then vacuum backwards again. Hold on, nah, not really. We're going uphill again, so I don't need that much rearward bias.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Yeah, I should not be playing around with the traction control. Just leave it at 2 and drive. Just leave it at 2 and drive. Don't try anything funny. Okay, sure.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
Ah, I got cuts there because I got sucked onto the curb. The range should be weakening slightly in 7 minutes, so... How close it is this... like these utter whack conditions.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Okay, we can move the brake press perhaps a bit more rearwards. Oh fuck. That puddle there. Yeah, the lap times are dropping now. Track is improving. Might be overdoing it. Yeah, track condition is still flooded. I'd grab some water, but like, I don't think this qualifying session will allow me some downtime here. Oh wait, why didn't I switch the ignition? Considering we need it still running. Okay, heavy rain is back in at 7 minutes again, so I don't think this is gonna make much of a difference here. Go by. I think I caused him to run wide that corner. Fortunately. Bit of room. I have a bit of space to store behind. I think I just locked the wheel into turn 1. Like, utterly crazy stuff. Oh, I'm gonna slow down. I have a bit of a problem with that guy in front of me. Because that Porsche is not fast at all. It's going really slowly. Brother, I gave you 4 seconds at the start of the lap. And I'm already in your gearbox by the end of it. Let's see how far am I gonna get up with this. Third only. Well, you're off track, so I can finally get you. So I don't have to deal with your traffic anymore. I briefly draft off you. Slow down, Porsche. I'm stuck in traffic here, it seems. How much wheel spin this thing constantly wants to do? Oh, there's no rain gonna be in 7 minutes. It's even bigger upset. Are you giving up, or what are you doing? Okay, you're ascending the position then. Thank you. Wee. Yeah, when I'm on a good roll up here, should probably. How much fuel do I have? Should I escape again? Four laps worth of fuel in the tank. Yeah, I think I will escape. We'll abandon here, return back to garage, put on a fresh set again. Tire pressure still win in range, but like we don't care. They will effectively get in range in this next run. Get a wheel spin in the pit lane. Yeah, half a second just found for another guy. Rain is very much starting to subside. So I found it particularly important to much room do I have behind? Not much. Still, do I have no choice? I need to give this guy in front of me room. And 3 seconds might not be enough, considering he's also still in P21, so... Fucking hell, how much wheel spin. This thing's still sucking itself onto the curb there. And the guy behind me has escaped, so like I don't even have to deal with him.
Yellow flag is sent it.
Yeah, lap times are improving massively right now, but like I'm also massively catching the car in front of me. To hope that he just throws it off the track at some point. Because I would like to have a banker in there, but like he's... Okay, he's off, but like that's not good enough, he's still valid. Fuck you. I gave you 3 seconds and it just wasn't enough for him. Could have also probably run 2 more laps here. No, not quite. I don't think that was quite possible. Alright, gave him now 5 seconds, but now I need to nail a lap in. Badly. Go one-shot pony now. Oh, overslid massively there. Man, how much I'm getting displaced here, and I'm not finding much time. Not much at all. Oh, thank you for just pinning it off so I don't have to think about it anymore. Turn. No! 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 Fuck off! No!
Yellow flag is sent.
Fuck off! Come on! Piece of fucking shit! Ah! Come on, for fuck's sakes! I lost my fucking time because it fucking spun there. Rear-end unstuck itself. God damn it! Come on! And I had only that one shot because of that stupid fucking traffic. That cost me the previous run. And like I would have easily gotten back into the top 5 here again. Pace-wise, but like nah. Not happening. I'm gonna get probably demoted down to fucking last at this rate. Because of the fucking stupid traffic. Ah. Oh, fuck off. Completely mugged there. and then I get fucking unstuck at the end. Fuck off. Complete bullshit. So, alright, I'm back for fucking restart. Was the track condition wet? With no rain right now. Well, that's fun. I got only demoted to 11th, so at least that's something. Right, the pressures are probably way too high for this now. I mean, yeah, it will rain again. A couple of minutes, so we will stay on the wet time. Right. We need some fuel in the car. Let's start with like 70 liters. I've nearly overridden my dry strat accidentally. And we need like half a fuel tank here. Roughly. So that's that config. It's not the fastest Porsche.
30 seconds.
There's something. Another disaster here. That was supposed to be better. Well, there's a pit window. So I probably didn't even need to take as much fuel as I did there. Lights, rain light, and light windscreen wiper. Oh yeah, I should probably... Did I start the engine? Yeah, I have the engine running. Considering that recently happened. With me forgetting to start my engine. I have some positions to make up here. Yeah, heavy rain in 7 minutes. No concern here that we will get actually wet weather running. Although I've probably sniped my tire pressures again too low. So we're not able to really get them in the zone. Oh well, well, well. Man, you see practically nothing. And that is me in VR, who has usually a bit better visibility than most others. Usually in VR I have a bit better visibility, but that might have been also like fixed perhaps on a patch. It's been a bit since I've done really wet radar starts. Also further than the field at all. slowly picking our way up here. Not able to sneak under, really. Oh, come on. Yeah, right, the brake bus is probably a bit far forwards. Yeah, the rain is going to intensify further, so... The only concern is that, you know, I have very likely just under pressured the tires massively. Because for some reason you need a lot of tire pressure on this track compared to... I don't like how well they can stop right now. For some reason I can just not follow properly. Hello car, please turn, please turn. Yeah, I'm actually getting fucking gapped here. I'm just so fucking washed. I'm not able to keep up with the guys in front of me at all. Like, my car was faster in flooded conditions. What is happening here? Like, they're genuinely making a breakaway here. It's like, why? I don't have the grip to follow them. Is it because my tires are too low on pressure? Can't be. Like, not by that much. That I'm losing grip. That is a very much an unstick moment. The rear end of that McLaren just completely unstuck itself. And I wasn't sure where the hell I'm supposed to go in this equation. Come on. Obviously this doesn't help me get closer to the guys in front. Or they have other things to deal with right now. So BMW is sort of capping them a bit. Engine is full power still. I'm just making sure that I'm not like losing power somewhere. I'm falling back because of that. come on. Oh, there goes Aston. I mean, that's one way to overtake people. I'm just waiting for them to die of death. Maybe I should turn the TC up, just so I don't join them later. Nah, we ran this thing in... Well, I mean, I did spin in these intermediate conditions during qualifying on the last run. Yeah, that lap was fast and everybody in front of me directly. Is that lap traffic? Yes, Foreman has already pitted and it's therefore lap traffic now. Rain is continuing to intensify. It's fun when I have this livery because, well, I raced with it before.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, come on. That costs a lot of time somehow. Is the track getting slower? Nah, I think I just had a moment because the gap also in front went up. Come on. Break. And the guys in front of me just went faster than my previous lap, and I went a lot slower than my previous lap. Fun! Always this hope and nope moments. I fucking hate them. And the two leaders are even further up the road there.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Yeah, I'm not finding any pace. I'm capped, but like these guys seemingly can still draw more out of the laps. I'll say then the BMW loses the position to the Lambo because he's slow. There's still 50 minutes to go in this race. Gains are not particularly large to these three in front. I am more or less keeping up with them.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Something changed in the order on my relative there. No clue what it was. Yeah, I'm precisely matching my own lap times at this point. The problem is the two guys in front, further in front, they are lapping in the 35s now, even mid 35s. While the guy in front of me is basically matching me down to hundredths of a second, so yeah, nothing I can do right now. I'm fucking stuck again. My car's just not letting me any further pace right now. Hello, brakes. What you currently turn up? I mean, in this case they turned up. That's kind of the problem because they overslowed my car massively. And like every time the McLaren heads into this corner, it looks like he's gonna just fly off, but he doesn't. The car pulls up in the last moment and stops. It's wild to me how that works. And even the Ferrari behind me is closing in, sort of. Fun. That was fucking close for me. Holy hell. I was... Oh, fuck off, car. Nope, nope, we're not dying. We're not dying. We're not dying. Fuck off. Plant again. Go forward. Gonna lose a position out of the Ferrari, aren't we? Because I had to slow down in the final corner, and now it's a massive moment in turn 1 for myself.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Bye bye, Ferrari. I have the fucking plant. If I put the throttle down, this thing just goes, and you cannot do much against me in that situation. I would like a bit more time between me and him, because having him constantly just massively close up in the braking zones is totally not fucking disturbing. And the guys in front still don't care that physics doesn't allow you to go sub 36. Because I know laws of physics only apply to myself. Because yeah, it seems everybody can brake so much later than me. Close in massively in the braking zones. I hate when that fucking happens in dry conditions, but didn't think I need to Oh, fuck off, dude. Pay attention, please, for fuck's sakes. Jesus. That was what I was fearing, sort of, and he was constantly darting up to me in the braking zones. Can I brake earlier? Let my car do its work. I may finally be able to break away from him. I didn't hit the apex there. Yeah, the BMW in front also the 36. Yeah, I don't know why that happened. Yeah, maybe I got rear-ended in that sector. Okay, but the BMW immediately goes, well, I can do all physics again and fucking make up 4/10 in the one corner. I love it always when people can just brake a lot later than me. Come on. Car wants to over-rotate on the braking into this corner there. Hello, can I please not die? And the Ferrari's getting back up to me. Ray! You fucking Ray! Cause I can't just have fucking nice things, can I? Because yeah, it seems that like I'm cursed to not like the 36-second barrier. It's like not even the Delta wants to even come close to that. Gap to the BMW is fluctuating a lot. Thing is, the car in front of me right now on track is the back marker, so. Weather, it's going back to hit from super heavy rain to heavy rain soon. I should perhaps take an early pit stop and get fresh tires on. I mean, we can't really gauge the weather here in this race. Guess we have to change tires. There's no reason to run till the end. Misfit tire set. So let's start configuring the pit stop. It's 26 liters to get to the end. Boy, it's practically fucking nothing. Hello there. Because you can brake later does not mean you make the corner better. 2 psi up. It's basically the lecture of this. Hello, brakes? Yep, that's what happens when I brake like a meter later. That's what happens. You can just get away with it, but like I lose like half a second immediately. Gotta love it how utterly nothing fucking works always for me. I get a random pace, and like if it's bad, then it's bad, and I cannot do anything about it. I'm only as good as the universe decides that I am. Anything I do, and any effort I put into it is just wasted immediately. I don't get better, I just get probably worse. Okay, thank you, whoever fucking joined the race there. And caused his livery to be generated. Oh, we haven't found the configuring right now on my fuel. I think about 36 liters. Oh, that's a bit much tire pressure. Actually, it wasn't. Figuring the pit stop while driving this circuit is not easy, but there's so many long straights. When you need to adjust your pit stop strategy by so much. And yeah, it's a bit of a hassle. Yeah, but down to like 28 psi directly. I feel like I used stuff off.
Yellow flag which are in front.
That's a back marker because it's a Porsche. There was no Porsche in front of me. Fuck if you're gonna come in now. Oh yeah, right, I need to turn my repairs off. So, repairs off, fresh tires and a bit of fuel. Come on, jack up. 30 seconds pit stop. Just get it out of the way at this point. Probably one of the first in the lead group to pit. I just want to fix my tire pressures.
Stop, it's not clear. Come on, let's go.
He dropped me before my pit stop was technically over. Track switch into flooded? Nope, didn't. Which is not too surprising because we have a bunch of cars moving water. Prevents it from coming completely flooded. Unfortunately, pitting early does cause that you run into people like this in front. Right, not the guy who I was fighting with in the pits. Just the water. No, it's not good. They are costing me badly here now. Because they're slow, but they haven't pitted yet. Especially this corner cost me a lot of time. See our pits. Of course not, because that would make fucking too much sense. Ah, but you shoot here. So I can finally dispose of you there. Somebody's out on track in front of me who has done a pit stop already. I don't know who it is because it's just... That's Daz. I can already figure that out. It's about 22 seconds ahead, Jesus. Because yeah, he's fighting for the win, I'm just nowhere out in comparison. Come on, brakes. Bye bye. Have a good one, you fucking idiot. Still I'm massively off the pace. 37s I'm lapping now. Why am I going slower than when I had worse tires? Universe never adds up and makes sense. So yeah, this undercut is definitely not working right now. Car. Yeah, the BMW in front has, I think, gap between about like 6 seconds or so for the pit cycle. 3 seconds roughly, which is really still not good. I'm still taking more laps to get back up to speed. Very unusual for me. I see what the universe continues to do, which is whenever I get close to getting sub 30, sub 36, it's just like, no, I will intentionally slow you back down. Hello, Enter, how are you doing? I can just not quite go sub 36, it's just denying me constantly, one way or the other.
Slow car ahead.
Two hours of work shift? You worked the first night shift of the week, I guess.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Or early shift, I think. I don't know. Yeah, both of those have cycled out in front of me. I should run my curb again now. I hope you've slept already some then. I'm just already awake.
There's a slow car ahead.
Oh, come on. Come on, piece of shit, turn. There's somebody in the pits right now. It's getting dark. In-game, I'm saying. So we're currently running 8 still because a bunch of people have still not pitted yet. Well, I assume the Ferrari that I was fighting before I pitted has very much jumped me at this point. Or will jump me once he pits. Okay, it's like I'm so close to keeping up with the guys in front, but like I'm too far back to, you know, do anything. But like I'm not quite fast enough to start running them down. I occasionally have a lap that I'm closing in on them, but like then that doesn't materialize. And they make up more time the following one. What is it? Yellow here? Oh wait, that's yeah, that is for position. That was the Lambo. So one of the two that were for position also crashed out here. I've had this entire race. I passed a couple people at the first 2 turns, and after that I have not overtaken anybody. I have only gotten positioned through people spinning out in front of me. Like, in some cases quite literally right in front of me, so I have to check up. It is a bit ironic that Moza spun out in wet conditions. Finally gotten sub 36. I guarantee we won't get another one of these, but you know, we will take what we can get here. So waiting there for a couple of people to pit. Top 3 haven't pitted. Okay, that wasn't over slow massively. Yeah, I think it's actually becoming night here slowly. And ACC, well, usually ACC night is relatively bright. Well, if it's not cloudy, if you're a stark clear night, it's relatively bright in ACC. But in wet, when it's raining or it's cloudy or raining even for fact, horses in the pits. Wait, wasn't he even... I haven't finished his pit stop yet, so I'm getting him definitely. W lost a bit of time in front. Down to 8 seconds. Probably doesn't mean anything.
Yellow flag, be careful. There's a slow car over there.
Back market spun there. Pretty sure. Oh yeah, he's still rally crossing there. Oh god. Oh boy. I didn't like that. So I realized that I was a car in the grass there. Like, oh boy, I don't like. Because he could easily lose at any point control and just spear across the track there. Bunch of traffic ahead. There's P21 in the middle of this that is needs to be lapped by P18 right in front of me. And in front of him is then P17 that P18 is likely want to close down. So I need to get by sooner rather than later. That was a very early braking for me. Okay, he's letting me by, thanks. Makes my life a bit easier. I don't know how much is actually visible of this race on the stream, considering how much water is being dumped on my screen. Windscreen. Thank you. That was a mistake. I wanted to switch my windscreen. Oh boy, oh boy. Fucking dumbass! Bruh! The brake pedal is in the middle! Oh yeah, I think that McLaren specifically in front of me I had to deal with early on the race. Yeah, there's still 2 people who have not done their pit stop yet. There's only about 7 minutes remaining on the pit window for them. So they need to come in soon. I'm losing quite badly to the Lambo behind. And he has to also deal with the traffic. Hello? Nope, 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 nope. Car, please. Stay. 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 You kind of need to run the curb, but also it will immediately kill you if you touch it. Wasn't quite planned to go for that lunge, but I guess it worked. Can't complain about a maneuver that works, so...
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Okay, there was an Lexus in the pits there. And that leaves one car ahead that... Oh yeah, right, he is in the pits now. Well, I'm halfway around the circuit still. That's not good. Still stationary. Okay, he's now moving. He's still in the pit lane though. Yep, I got him. Oh, I was so sure he got me there in the long run, but nope, nope. We have secured the position back again. Oh, and then he looped it and lost no position. And I nearly lose it in a straightaway. No, you. You're just catching the last few minutes. The most interesting thing all race basically just happened with me. Just about beating the guy out of the pits who was fighting before I had pitted about half an hour nearly ago. A bit of a spectacular undercut. Just dumb red. I'll come back, FK Tech. Well, that's also a sound decision. I mean, it is for me right now 10:30 PM, so it's also starting to become bedtime for me after this, for sure. Oh man, there's only 7 minutes remaining in the race, so... Cruising in here for... I don't know if my overlay is broken again, that's just... The plugin I have for this has just been self-destructing. Recent races when I've been looking over the what, but I'm running P4. That's... It's an okay run, although I mean I've been handily beaten by Darren again, who's running in P2.
Sector 3.
Daz is just running away now with his boat. And obviously the race leader. Not a bad qualifying. P11 didn't. It was a fast drying track, and I had traffic on my second to last lap. I had to abandon it so I could do my last lap. Hello, Cal, please don't kill me now. And then had to. Then on my last quali lap, I looped it. So that just sent me back way on the grid. And really, I've not overtaken anybody this race, I've only dodged people spinning out in front of me. Alright. Come on. Nope. That's where I spun in qualifying. I don't like how the Lambo has closed up to under 4 seconds here. Wait, who is that? Oh, that's a back marker. Yeah, I mean, I'm slightly closing in on the BMW in front even. I don't think this is gonna be a podium run here tonight. Especially as I have way bigger risks from the Lamborghini behind me. That one is just a tad bit too quick.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Nice turn. Yeah, that Lambo is just taking now seconds out of me per lap. Jesus, what's going on? Because I'm not massively off my own pace. He's just suddenly found an extra bit of pace here. I love when my opponents ignore the laws of physics and just... RIP! Nah, I fucking hack it into existence, basically. It's like, why is the BMW losing ground on me? But the Lamborghini is just coming at me at Mach 2. Like, in no corner whatsoever does he lose ground. He must be lapping 54s at this, 34s at this point. Yeah, he's just set the fastest lap of the race. It's pipping it from the leader. Yeah, that's not good for me. Chuckles, I'm in danger. A lot of danger. Now this is gonna get spicy here. Turn, please. Starting to run out of laps on the BMW because we are gaining massively on the Beamer in front. And that is, by the way, the Beamer in front. We are visual now. And we have here 2 laps to go, I think. Although it is close, it could be just 1 lap to go. Not too sure. Aaron's gap is large. Yeah, it's tight. It's tight for sure if this is gonna be 1 or 2 laps to go. The leader can definitely check up to make it 1 lap to go or push to make it 2. I don't know which one I want. Because my position's under more threat than me being able to threaten the BMW. Because I need another 10 minutes or so to catch the Beamer. Okay, yep. It was less close than I expected. Actually, it was very close. But yeah, we have 1 more lap to go after this. And yeah, I mean, we're running the Beamer down by like a second a lap here easily. It's just not enough. We're 5 seconds back here. How far is P3? P3 is about 15 seconds. Well, P3 is like 5 seconds up the road, literally. You can see him there. I'm running P4 right now. That's a back marker parked. And yeah, we're not catching P3. P2 is another 15 seconds up the road. P6, however, is 1.2 behind me. I don't know if the relative in the top right is still working, because that's been utterly self-destructing regularly on me, but the... Yeah, I think the Beamer was taking it easy the last few laps, and that's why I was closing in on him. And he went then, like, for the last 2 laps here, just like, oh shit, they might actually catch me if I take this too easy. Right. Run to the line. Oh yeah, it was probably too few pixels. I could definitely see him drive in front of me. Because, yeah, it was the wide BMW now. And there goes the Lambo. The throttle overlay started working again. I think you're mistaken, because the throttle is this bar here. And this is the brake. Both share the same bar, but this is the clutch. I use some interesting trickery there. And you can obviously see my feet as well. But yeah, P4 is alright. Would have hoped for more, but I guess this is gonna not be a series where I can dominate quite as well. These people are a bit too fast for me. That's strange. Someone is doing strange things. Look, I win oftentimes, so it's like, for me, P4 is like, you know. Especially when you're in competition with like really fast people like here. You know, a P4 can lose you the championship chance. You need to get any good result you can get. You know, P4 is at that point mediocre when the people who are faster than you win. Doesn't matter too much if slower people win in front of you. But like the fast people winning is a bit of an issue. Right. Throw the gloves. Can we open the replay here briefly? Yeah, it got night here. For the race. Can we rewatch the start here? Yeah, you see, you don't see anything. I kind of crowded that guy out. I could have gone a bit closer to the Lexus there. Yeah. I mean, I'm prorated according to ACC, but like according to SimGrid, I'm only intermediary. I'm not. I was at times semi-prorated on SimGrid, but like, I need, because of how the strength of field and everything works, I constantly, if I have any result that isn't a fucking win, I lose rating immediately, so that's a bit of an issue. And I've been there, their lobbies, they're just so fucking fast that I cannot keep up with that. Right, where's the first guy of these? I think it's here where the first dies. Yeah, he dipped the wheel in the grass there. Or did he? Yeah. That was a fun one. Let's see, what did he do here? Runs the curb. Yeah, at the end of the curb he loses it, even before he touches the grass. There's my car, there's my car. The Aston also a moment. Where's the Aston dying? I think it's here. Yeah, there's the Aston dead. Here he goes side by side and it just loses it. Yeah, before he even touches the other car. I guess just too much steering input and loss. Yeah, it's an interesting livery for sure that I have here. Right, where's the guy? Yeah, here he dies. Because this was something. It was an interesting moment for me here. Just reviewing the cockpits, like me just driving out, like, oh shit, he's losing it. Because I was sure he's like just gonna drive parallel, but like no.
Green light, go, go, go.
Right. And what did Tori say there? Because he was the guy who was straight there. Somebody started. Right, I think that wraps it up nicely. Maybe I was going to briefly look at maybe a bit more things out of the replay and then we call it. Where's the replay? There's the replay. Yeah. I watched briefly the onboard for him losing it. Yeah, he lost it under the brakes there. And then just tiniest amount of throttle and he's dead. The thing is, what happened to me in turn 1 then? Yeah, my rear end also decided to unstick and then the runoff area is just ice. And then he was right behind me. Well, I was a bit too far forward to skip. Side by side into the corner, he tries to cut underneath me. But I'm already sitting on the apex. And have obviously momentum then with my Porsche out of the corner. He did hit me one lap into this corner here. This, yeah, well actually it was this time around. So received 2 seconds worth of damage, didn't fix it, that's fine. Just casually power sliding out of the corner. Right, that's most of the incidents. There was obviously the spin from this guy here. Lost it following somebody over the puddle that was there. And it's very awkwardly placed here. Why did he do that? He stalled his car out there. Because he had all the time in the world to get back out before me. Is his engine running? I think it isn't at this point. Oh yeah, there's the engine dead. I think he thought the engine was stalled because it clearly isn't. You can see. Engine not dead yet. He shifts into reverse vector first. Then she shuts the engine down. She starts the engine again. Switches into reverse. And that's where I blast by. So he was fighting the entire time to get his engine. He switched the engine off on himself by accident, then had to fight it back to restart it, and that's why he dropped the position to me, because he should have had enough time. But yeah, he wanted to reverse so he can avoid having to rejoin at such an acute angle. And I think that summarizes most of the things that happened. There's a brief thing I want to look at the Qualy replay, because I think it's not really that clear in the while I was driving visible. It was, I think, on my first flyer. Or was it on my outlet? I'll check in a moment. But yeah, the track was flooded here, so this is extra difficult. No, that was not as sideways. I guess was it in the art lab? Yeah, it was in the art lab, Just for reference here, this is me counter steering to the right by... No, I don't want to fucking crit. Counter steering to the right by, how many degrees is this now? This is like 280 degrees counter steer angle. Just casual me things, I'll just throw so much counter steer at it, like... I need some extra steering rack, my guy. Luckily, the Porsche seems to have a lot of steering rack available. Yeah, I no, the Spinella did not work on me. I saved that one. It's on the replay here. Just also madness, that save. I've had some. The thing is, like, it's like 280 degrees of just counter steer. I had to do it with one hand because it just got too much. I still reset the steering before it did this reverse swing, so like. I think I am very much adjusted now to my Moza wheel, if I can save shit like that. I think I am adjusted now. If I can save sideways moments like that, because holy crap, that's not usually something you save. Okay, what is it? Yeah, these pedals here, they are definitely great. They are great set. They are not particularly expensive, and they are still quite great. Compared to the T3PAs, they're night and day. The T3PAs are not too great, but like these here. Obviously, I would probably go for like a different set if I had to buy new ones, but like, I don't know. Should probably perhaps look into replacement springs, I guess. Compared to the T3PAs, these haven't failed. Knock on wood. I've had them now for 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025 now. 4 years. It's gonna be 4 years this spring that I've had these pedals. And the T3PAs in the same period of time went through 2 sets of springs. Completely. It's not slightly nuts how quickly those broke through. But yeah, that worked alright. Okay then. I've wrapped the race up. 12th place finish. This is acceptable. Not great, not terrible. Just not something fucking shit. It's not shit, at least. Qualifying was shitting in. I've been having a streak with that. Yeah, I mean, you need to make sure that like that when you press them down to the stop point here, that that is then full deflection, right? So you need to adjust the load cell a little bit in the settings. That is the correct spot. I have the default spring configuration actually in them. I'm using them as stock basically. But yeah, so you can, because people argue like, oh, you feel way easier with how much force you apply compared to how much compared to how far you travel, and it's like, yeah, when you get, I think, used to it, but when you switch over, and also for like full force braking, it is way easier for it to have the stop point be how much force, because you can configure that it like goes further, right? Because it can still, the load cell measure further force. It can still measure it, obviously. Load cell doesn't care how far the pedal has traveled, it just cares how much force is applied to it. And it doesn't change with how stiff the springs is or anything. It doesn't. Yeah, making sure like the pedals have proper dead zones and everything. Because a bunch of people believe that like, oh yeah, they're Hall effect, so like you don't have to set up dead zones or anything. No, you still do. Hall effect is not perfect. That's they still cause dead. They can still have issues with that. You still need dead zones or Hall effects at the end of travel, but they're a lot more reliable. and they don't wear out at that. They don't. The issues with potentiometers that they wear out, these don't wear out, and that's great. Yeah, that's for sure. But like, I'm definitely sure, like, when I was driving back in the day, the Maserati and GT4, if I had still my T3 PS, I would not be able to drive that car. That was definitely a car that you couldn't drive. But the thing is, I definitely drove cars without ABS back in the Alpha 2 days on my T3 PS. So, but ACC is way less forgiving on the brakes with ABS without ABS in terms of lockups. Although modern LMU and Alpha 2 content is definitely also not forgiving on lockups either. Right, anyway, I think it is time for me to call it a night. I shall be back on Wednesday again for the Amigo series, and I don't know. I think this series runs also weekly. So I will be back on Sunday also again for this series here. Yay. Yeah, it's very significant. So I shall be back. In any case, good night. Bye bye.